And welcome to Access Restaurant Management System. So let me show you guys how this system works. Okay, you can order any of these meals and just click on save, and you can also view the orders, everything on the database actually. Okay, go back to the form. To order new meal, just click on add sales, enter whatever you want, and there, those are your orders. Then you all just need to do is click on menu, and there you get all of this, the price and so on. And you can come in here and just validate what we have in here, maybe 9.46. That's 9.46 plus 38.36 or 36. Yeah, that's correct. Alright, just add that up. Okay, that's what that gives you. Then you can also add the tax there. Okay, just to check the price. So what I will do now is to take you guys straight on to Access Development Environment, and we put one of these very beautiful tutorial together. Okay, let's save that and check on that. Okay, that's the whole information there. Alright, and let's go on to Access now. And welcome to Microsoft Access Restaurant Management System. I'm going to start by clicking on Create, and I'll select a table, and let's go straight to the design and design our table. But first thing first, let me just call that table Restaurant. Right, that's the name of my table. Okay, so enter as follows. The first will be, let's say, chicken burger, and let's say we also have fillet or fish. Then we have cheeseburger, and let's say finally we also have hamburger. Those are the menu that we have on our list, and each of these ones, let me change it to I think short is okay. I'm just gonna get rid of that. I don't need that. Okay, I also have the other thing is drinks. Let's say we have tea, we have maybe cola, and let's say we have coffee, orange, and maybe, let's say, iced tea or whatever. So those are the types of drinks that we have on board. Okay, so the next thing is, let's add maybe cost of drinks, cost of meal. Right, okay, and then we have subtotal, tax, and total. Right, so those are the fields for my restaurant management system. Okay, let's save it. But just before I continue, I'd like to draw your attention to the calculator that will be embedded into this restaurant management system. The calculator is already developed anyway, which is right here. That's the calculator here. So if you go to YouTube, you should be able to see this calculator, and here I have the link for the tutorial, for the calculator tutorial. That is the link. It was my last video developed in Access. Alright, I'm going to continue. Now let's come straight to our table here. I intend to convert it all to a form. Okay, instead of starting a new form all over, if you want, you can always click on new form and just start it all over. That is how you start a new form. Well, I'm not going to do that. I'll just continue straight with the calculator. So let's double click on, or let's select the calculator and just go to the design view of this calculator. Right, that's the design view of the calculator. I'm going to now extend this that much so that I have enough room to carry out the whole project, and select it all. Let's move it aside. Alright, okay, so if I run it now, let's see how it's gonna look like. So, okay, that means I can still move it to the right. Okay, let's move it to the right a little bit more. Okay, that's it. So the next thing is I will now come straight to the frame here, or option group, and draw. Okay, then I'm going to cancel that because I don't want any option. So let's select this very frame and select the properties there, and let's go to border width, and I'm going to change that border width to about 4. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I can even copy it and paste it there for another. Yeah, right, I might need maybe 1 or 2. Let's paste that there, drag it down here. Maybe 1 more, let's see. Okay, I will design as I go along anyway. Alright, this last one, I'm going to change this one. That will be my heading. Okay, and bring it up here and just drag it along. Then I now need a label. That's a label. Dump the label in there and just enter restaurant. Management system. Okay, select it all, and let's go to format up here. Okay, make sure it's selected. Go to format and change it to maybe 40, and just change the color to black. Let's open it up. Alright, make it bold. Right, that's it. It is centered. Okay, that's fine. The next thing I like to do is, let's come back to home. If I decide to run it, this is how it looks for now. Okay, I'm going to close that. I'm using this as the button to close it because I have some other codes in there. Alright, but before I continue, maybe I should show you guys what I'm talking about. I'll go back in here. Alright, I've actually created a system. When it's run, you will not see any of this ribbon. Okay, and it's only a single line of code. To achieve that, all you need to do is select your form. Okay, go straight to the property, let's come straight to event and just click on that. Right in here, select the form. You should be able to see the form there, and right underneath here I have the lines of codes. There's the lines of code that get rid of the ribbon. Okay, I intend to leave that code there, or maybe I'm going to cut that lines of code off, and this is the other one that I use in enabling the system. I'll save it and maybe use a button to carry that out, to carry both functions out. Okay, right underneath here, I might as well just create two buttons. Yeah, let's create two buttons. Let's see if I have enough room first. I think I do have enough room. Yeah, that'll be fine. I will have enough room. Alright. Okay. Let's create the first button. Oh no. Let's leave that alone. And let's draw. Yeah, let's draw that here. Just across and cancel that. Get rid of this. And maybe go to the property, change that to change the border style. Let's make that 4 as well. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Right, let's create a button. The first button, and that very button, I'm going to cancel that because I intend to use it to maximize the form to get rid of the ribbon. So let's go to the properties and just give it btn, maybe full screen. Or no ribbon. Let's call it no ribbon. No ribbon. Okay, that's it. Let's change that to no ribbon. Alright, that's what the button is called. And create another one. Okay, get rid of that and just maybe change that to btn enable ribbon, and this one is enable ribbon. Right, the other one is no ribbon, or maybe we should change that to disable ribbon, enable ribbon. Okay, disable ribbon and enable ribbon. That's it. Now select the first one, come straight to the event here, and you can always select this arrow and then click on event procedure and then click on those 3 lines. You see where it says no ribbon, and just paste those lines of codes right in there. That is it. Alright, all these other lines of code that you guys are seeing, those are the lines of code for the calculator. Alright, supposing I cut this off, have a good look at it. That's for button 7, button 8, button 9. Those are the variables I declared. Button 0, 1, 2, button 3, 4, 5, button 6, and in here I have the operator plus. Okay, that's for the plus right here, this very one, this. So back on the code, and then in here I have backspace. This is for backspace, which is right here. Okay, so I advise you guys to have a good look at this link here, so that you'll be able to create that yourself. Okay, I'll now come straight to my main project. Let me put that very first line of code right up here. Okay, that is for no ribbon. Now the other one, let me just copy this. If you look at this, study this line of code, says do command show task bar. The task bar that you want to show is ribbon, and comma, don't show the task bar. Alright, now for the next button, which is enable ribbon, make sure it's selected, come straight to the events right there. You can repeat the same thing, click on the procedure, or just click on this 3 dotted button there and select code builder. Click on OK. Just paste that in there. Instead of no ribbon, you change this to yes ribbon. Alright, okay. To verify what I've just done, you can type out all of the codes just to show you that the system do recognize the command. Do command dot show task bar. And what task bar do you want to use? Show, that will be ribbon, on comma AC task bar yes. That is it. Save that. If I go to my system now and just try this out, but the first thing is I would like this very one to show the ribbon. I like the system not to show the ribbon. So that means we must add one of those commands onto form load, which is right here. Okay, for the form load, let's copy this. That is the form load that goes in there, and save that. So if I run the program, that is what you guys will get. Okay, you might not be able to see this properly. Let's say enable ribbon and come back in here so that I move it all up. So let's go to the design and just move it a little bit up. I'm going to need a button to control, or maybe just copy one of these. Let's copy that. The button to control the exit. Bring that right down. Yeah, that's my exit there. So you can right click and select the property, and let's come to all in here. I'm just going to change that to exit, and right up here change that to btn exit. Okay, that's the name of that very component. Now the other thing you guys might not be or might not have noticed, or you may have noticed it, is that the colors looks a little bit too dull. So I'm going to go to format and just change it to black. Maybe increase the font size to maybe 12. Yeah, make that bold. Alright, looks a little bit pronounced. That's fine. What about the color for the back color for each button? So I'm going to change that from blue to gray, light gray. That is fine. Okay, now this very button exit, make sure exit button is selected. Now go to event and select the 3 buttons, the 3 dots there, and just click on code builder. Select OK. Once code builder is selected, right in there I'm going to use the following variable. I said dim I exit as VB, so that will be VB message box results, this very one. Then I exit equals message box, and my message box is going to be, let's say, confirm. If you want to exit, right, comma, let's say VB question plus VB yes no, right there. Then let's add another command. This one is just going to be my title, so I'll just call that restaurant. Restaurant management systems. Close that. Then let's use, oh, there should be a bracket there, sorry. Okay, let's use an if statement. If I exit equals VB yes, then what we want is the system to, exit, and that would be, in this case, do command dot close. Okay, and that's going to be AC form. We're talking about the form. Close the form, and let's refer to the form by name. Me dot name, right, and end if. So that's it. So those are the lines of code for exit from here. Okay, and these are for ribbon. No ribbon and yes ribbon. Okay, so let me just paste that where you can see both here for ribbon, and these are for exit. So let's go back straight to our form. If I run the system now, let's say we come to home and just click on that. I can always exit. No, I do not want to exit. I like to enable ribbon, right, which means I'm going to have to be forced to use my scroll bar there. Okay, let's finish up the design of the interface. So I'm going to come here and just go straight to design. Let's go to the table itself. Double click on the table, and let's have a good look at this design of the table again. That's what we have. We have how many? Okay, we have about 5 of those. Maybe we should add 1 or 2 more. Let me add 1 or 2 more anyway. I think I'm going to call that, let's say, chicken legend. Then we also have, let's say, chicken nuggets. Alright, I think that should do it now. Save. Let's go straight to the form and enable ribbon. Now make sure you now right click on the form itself, then let's select form property, this very one. Yeah, that's more like it. Now let's check all, and in here, in all, you see where it says record source. Alright, drop this down and let's select the table called restaurant. Once that is selected, we now come up here, add existing fields. Click on that. Those are the existing fields. We can now add those fields to our main project here. Okay, we may have to move this. Let's see. Okay, now let's say fillets and so on. We can just move those ones in here. Let's drag them in. Alright, we have burger here, and in here we have the hamburger. Okay, here anything to do with chicken, here drag that and drop it here, and we have chicken here again, and another chicken here. Alright, okay, now what about the drinks? If we have all of those in there, we need drinks. Okay, let's move those ones down here. We have the first drink there, the other drink, another one here. Right, all of the drinks are in there. Okay, we now need total, subtotal. Drag that and put that in here. So if I run it, let's close this first. Make sure it's saved. Close that. Alright, that's fine. There. Okay. So but we need to tidy up a little bit. So let me just tidy it up and I'll get back to you. In fact, I'll just call that the end of the first part of this tutorial.